Nggak bisa ya? Malah ini aneh bermain ya. Ini bakal kecil sekali suaranya. Karena emang gue kecilin. Mungkin nih gue nyalain aja kali ya ininya. Much better I think. Okay.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Messi, Hakimi, that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that. That's a great effort.
Okay.
Battling to indicate what was coming. How do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Hakimi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Valverde. On Miltovic.
Aduh.
Oh, nearly. Nearly is nothing.
All he needs to do is to play
Aku sang raja corner.
basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. Hakimi. That was always going to be the keepers. Rodri. Valverde. Arnautovic. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, they could be caught. It's one! Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
And you make it sound so simple. Rodri, Valverde, and here's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Arnautovic. And here's Son Heung-min, he's going for goal!
Aduh,
Oh, full marks for that effort.
ini sangat nganu ya.
Some extra width.
It's a lovely deep pass. It's a good ball out wide. Nice sequence of passes this. That's a shade optimistic. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rudiger. Now Costa Curta. And it's Rudiger. Akanji. And Hakimi. Messi. To Musiala. That's really well manoeuvred. And that could set him on his way. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Arnautovic. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the cannon.
Ya elah,
That's just playing it
begitu
safe.
anjing.
Simple.
Nicked it back promptly. Hakimi. For Musiala. And it's Messi. The fullback is in acres of space here. Just deflected behind for a corner. Is there some
Apa lagi sis? Terus ini.
Oh, there's the clearance. And now they can string out a defence. There is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills.
Malah
but
tiang luar tuh tadi ya. Anjir. Jelas nih gimana.
As both teams walk off
Holy
unscathed.
shit.
A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Musiala just to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rodri. Now Costa Curta. Rodri. Costa Curta. And here's Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary. never going to make it. And it's Son Heung-min. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Musiala, Son Heung-min, have a shot. That has been knocked clear. And here's Messi. Still, we await the first breakthrough. He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. That's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Valverde. Musiala.
You can never be short of runners in the space.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And they've got a throw. So time for change. This one has been on the cards for
Holy shit.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
quality ball. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Son Heung-min. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Valverde. And here's Son Heung-min. Rodri. Musiala. And here's Son Heung-min.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Don't you just love the level of intensity?
Aduh, gue mau ke Arnautovic malah bareng coy, jelas.
Musiala. Valverde. Fiddles it through. Son Heung-min. And here's a chance.
Aduh, tiang. Astagfirullah.
Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. And here's Son Heung-min.
Masih langsung pas ini deh.
And the counter is on. Oh, that's well spotted. Musiala. And here's Son Heung-min. Valverde.
Kosong loh Valverde anjing. Mana bro. Ganti Beligo.
The manager could make a change for the first time in the game here. Darwin coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision making.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Rodri. Bellingham. And for a moment, time stood still.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Son Heung-min looks to get on the end of this. That's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides...
Tim apa itu guys? Nah guys, cas HP dulu bro. Oke.
Wow, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. As you can see, we've already started here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he skips past his man. There will be a throw-in. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Rodri.
We expected better, and so did he. Arnautovic. Now it's Messi. And the ball's a good one here. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. An act of charity.
Tune into.
Madrid make the perfect start. They are already ahead. First quarter of an hour gone.
Brescia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi.
Diogo Dalot.
Here's Rodri.
Diogo Dalot.
Here's Rodri. And it's Rudiger. Costa Corta. And Son Heung-min.
Waduh, kencang-kencang.
Musiala. Diogo Dalot. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Aku sama aja kok.
And basically let them attack it.
Pressure, the chance to go the other way. Pressure, disappointing at the end there. They lack urgency. Great work on the overlap. Valverde. And he's there to clear it. He's done very well to take that back. That's Valverde. Son Heung-min. Got a shot away. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Sekarang gua lu lihat tadi Messi gua tackle begitu anjing, udah jelas tuh.
Shifted it to the flank. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit
Ambil space.
its target.
And he'll shoot here.
Aduh.
Keeper's done ever so well.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arnautovic gets good distance on it. Akanji. Son Heung-min. Musiala. Brilliantly cut out.
Nah, untuk
Pass isn't the best. Diogo Dalot. And he's quick to get it clear again.
ya elah, malah back heel anjing. Ya ampun.
It's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Throwing. Diogo Dalot. Rudiger. Costa Corta. Musiala. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Messi. Valverde. Can he finish?
Ya elah, malah tiang. Apa sih?
Valverde. Back into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's been kicked out. Great chance! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
Dia kan jelas ini.
With bite, they won it back a bit hard.
Messi.
Things starting to look very comfortable. You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Valverde, and it's Messi. You can run onto that.
Ada salah cok.
In with the challenge. Rudiger. Now Somjung Min. Musiala. Here's Rodri. Costa Corta. Musiala. Oh, red. Nice interception. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Arnautovic. Valverde! It's off target and right quite away.
Capek lagi Valverde cok. Sabar ya. Ganti. Jude Bellingham apakah akan lebih baik?
First change. Neymar to come on. A change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Madrid are looking to break at pace. Now it's Bellingham. And the finish! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Vamos.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. No way through there. Diogo Dalot.
Lari.
Good work on the right flank here.
Bingung pasnya apa. Anjir.
And good pressure just hounded him off it. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Now it's Bellingham. That looks a decent ball. It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ganti dulu. Aduh, Bruno gue cedera. Perdi guys.
Changes there in quick succession.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
That's not going far. And that's another throw.
was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Messi. Diogo Dallo. Bellingham. Oh, smashing head. Has fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious.
Vamos.
This is utopian. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So careless.
It's become a case of men against boys. Let's be honest. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that's a throw. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that was very necessary. Oh, good ball, shot. Pedri! And he's following up! He has done it! How many? Just how many?
Anjir,
Class is vast.
tiang lagi tuh.
Exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Madrid. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required.
12 shots, 6 on target. Setengah. Oke lah. It's a good deal, I think. Ini udah kelar. Boleh deh. First reward. Ya, Al-Nassr kan? Al-Hilal juga boleh sih. Ya, Al-Nassr boleh deh. Kita pakai Cristiano Ronaldo. Oke. Gue nggak terlalu tahu sih pemainnya. John Duran, Octavio. Gak apa-apa lah, gue pakai ini aja. Position LF. Sadio Mane. Emang Bang Dodo ini ada RWF. Ini Angelo. siapa ya, kita ganti dulu deh ya coy, oke lah, kita ganti aja. Ya, let's go. Ini gue pakai pure pemain Al-Nassr. So carry another way of being. Bentar ya guys ya. Semoga aman ya pemain. Ini kayak UCL FC gitu.
So a clash of cultures, a clash of pride, a clash of very
Cristiano Ronaldo.
and so much drama to be produced by it. It is a competition with a history which dates right back now to 1967, and it is a prestigious trophy fit for the cabinet of any self-respecting club. It's one!
Kok bisa nih makanya.
If only.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
They've played it short. In it comes. Cleared without hesitation. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, smashing header! And he's done it!
Anjir, coba pakai Al-Nassr nih anjir.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Masih bisa main crossing dengan Ronaldo.
Quite squeezed that one through.
Anjir.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, good read. That was well played. Well stopped.
He's through here.
Offside.
Referee rightly gives him offside. Otavio. And it's Brozovic. And it's Mane. Brozovic. Laporte. And Brozovic. Al-Nassr looking to pass their way through. First quarter of an hour gone.
Wih,
Well, that was well positioned and
Apa?
well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Laporte. And it's Laporte.
ke sini dong, kok malah ke situ sih.
Established themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter.
Terrific header!
Anjir.
By an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he was quick to react. And played right into his path. He's been picked out. He's picked his way through. Cleared away.
Kawasaki frontal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's...
Mane! And he's filled the net! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall.
Let's go, Mane.
It has. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Mane. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He gets big.
Aduh.
Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good running with the ball. Passing nice and neat. Oh, such a clever touch. He is through here.
Anjir, mainnya crossing cok. Ngeri banget tapi ini headingnya.
And it's Mane. Otavio.
Lah?
Better, and so did he.
Iya sih.
Promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That is a little undercooked. Mane. Brozovic. Mane. He rises! Let's go!
Cristiano Ronaldo. Anjir.
To win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty
Suy. Anjir, OP banget anjir ini.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Gue bilang ter-OP itu ini.
I didn't see that coming.
What the hell?
Didn't many in this crowd. The big way point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Al Nassr have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from one. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's Brozovic. Al Nassr finding their passes.
Oh, that's a crime.
Aduh.
Too quick for defense and keeper.
Jangan guys.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. necessary. Looking for options for movement. That's been intercepted. He's felt that, hasn't he? Laid out to the left flank. He's got away. Goalkeeper's ball. Mane. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Octavio. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So we've reached the hour mark.
For this match was 28,599.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Laporte. It's Mane. Octavio.
Aduh, gue ngeliat cok.
The most accurate pass. Fiddles it through. Octavio. Played into the middle. Keeper's ball. Laporte. Up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that is out of play. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a shade optimistic. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's now the finish! And that should get the job done.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Great defending, strong and determined. No, that was never going to make it. I think we're just about done here.
Only 1 minute added time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The fullback is in acres of space here. And through to the goalkeeper. So that's it. It the game then, Jim?
Al Nassr really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Vamos. Ini loh, agak jelas banget anjir. Tuh, itu masa bisa gitu anjing. Anjir, bro sangat tinggi. Gue ada Ronaldo nggak ini sih. Gue nggak pernah dapat Ronaldo aja, simpel deh. Kenapa lawannya tim ini mulu anjay. Udah lolos.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour. Big header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I thought
Ini ngomongin crossing dulu sih ya.
the defending and finishing was anything but.
Oh, that's nice. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards, they're not going to get much change out of this guy.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Brozovic.
Ah elah, mami.
Still goalless. Brozovic. Octavio. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's through here. Oh, that's a key interception. short and sharp. Now here's the delivery. Cleared without complication. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Laporte. And it's Mane. Brozovic. Al Nassr finding their passes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brozovic. It's anyone's ball now. It's a good run down the right. Kawasaki Frontale couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Brozovic. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Mane. Mane plays it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Al Nassr have it back and can go again. And it's Brozovic. Ups for safety. Mane. And the keeper beats it away. That is going to be the final action of the first half.
Kalau Ronaldo gua ini mulu ya.
Crossing. Perhaps more impatient amongst the supporters.
Aduh, Bang Dudu, Bang Dudu.
But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Al Nassr have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Octavio. Can he latch on to this? He's there and gets it away. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish?
Astagfirullah.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
He's had it nicked away. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get digged out.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, easy pickings there. Octavio. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, what What a climb!
Aduh anjir.
He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
No, that was a
Then
slick
the-
move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Kawasaki Frontale has the chance to go the other way.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped.
Aduh balik aja tuh dia.
Turns back
Betul
here,
sudah.
probably the best option. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mane. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Aduh Cristiano.
Well, that is remarkable.
Al Nassr just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. Brozovic. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Ottavio! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Al Nassr really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Kawasaki Frontale, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That has been slung wide. Nicely aimed pass. Picked out brilliantly. They've played it short. That could well leave a mark.
Kawasaki Frontal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this.
Astaga.
It means an awful lot, obviously.
Gue pencet dikit doang padahal.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. Rapidly approaching the end. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Brozovic. He's got a side of goal. Lacking in accuracy.
Sambil masuk tuh anjir.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Al Nassr couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Aduh gue salah closing mulu deh. Mau gue capek apa gue nggak closing.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection on what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. The hostilities have already resumed.
Brozovic.
Forwards and with intent. And it's Mane.
Kenceng banget Mane, ya Allah.
Mighty looking ball that. Footing. Ottavio. Brozovic. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped
So a reprieve for the time being. Looking for options for movement. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he cuts out the supply. Ottavio. Laporte.
Ya Allah.
And it's Mane. Who played through for the wide man. Oh, that's well spotted. That's in for the first period of extra time. Just a quick I have to accept the penalties are now a realistic possibility. We hate to think that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. But the players are evidently tired, and it may come to that.
Aduh. Ya bisa. Semua hanya tergantung waktu saja.
And so the last chance to find a winner. It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? A crossfield changing the point of attack. In with the challenge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mane. Brozovic. Al-Nassr are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rear guard. Time is getting away from them. Definitely away. Ottavio. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And they're quick to get it back. Brozovic. He's got to be in. Ottavio!
Astaga.
Just on target.
That's a little unfortunate. We had a lot of people worried.
Anjir, bagus banget, so.
Shifted into the flank. All up with that dink over the top. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, and it was clear who the better side was in extra time. It was equally clear why they didn't win it.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he has done his bit.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you have to rely on luck.
And so the captain steps up. Cooling up, 1 inch.
Always a little more pressure when you're training, but it didn't show.
And stepping up, the skipper. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Mane is second man up. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
No! Denied remarkably!
He's still focused there. Fantastic save.
Ottavio is the third man to step forward. looking to draw level. Big character, big moment, big save. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. This is match point. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it and he did.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
The margin of error is 0. Saved it! And that's that! Al-Assa have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Calculate. Jam 1 guys, aduh capek kah. Oke lah guys, thank you ya semuanya udah menemani gue sebentar ya. Dan ya seperti biasa, see you guys